weeks instead of 40 weeks or whatever. So
Okay.
January 14th will be 37 weeks. So
Yeah, that's getting close.
yeah, I
What I
know.
used to.
I think she just is reporting now.
Oh, I thought it's something I did.
I know it like popped up on our screen different than usual.
What did it say?
It just says Zoom.
Like, yeah, it popped up and said Zoom and then it said transcribe or something.
I will
Mm.
double check that it's going over on Zoom.
It shows that it's going, but it was like a different
Okay.
thing.
But I don't see me anymore.
I see you.
You.
Well, what the heck? This is my regular Judy thing. Brr.
Well, you're right here. We see you.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to see everybody else, so I'm going to go out. and
Do you
come
know how
back.
to do that? Go up to where it says view up at the top if you move
It's
your
my
mouse.
I've got a white screen that says the Zoom in blue.
Oh,
I wonder if it got minimized or something.
yeah. Do you see Zoom, a little blue thing at the bottom? Little blue button that says ZM?
No, girls, I'm just going to go back,
And start
Oh.
again.
Start over.
start again. All right, can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe I'm over here. No, that's what's gotta go.
Can you see any of us?
No, I
Okay.
cannot.
That's
It
weird.
probably got minimized, like Jessica said. It's probably there. It might be a little tiny thing in your on your page someplace.
Hi, Jana. How are you, Jana?
I was on mute.
Okay.
Well, I'm fine.
I can't hear you too well, Jana. Can you guys hear her okay?
Can you hear me okay?
Not
Yeah.
real well.
Like quiet.
You guys, I got the coolest microphone. Does it do I sound okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Because
Yeah, you sound
my
clear.
Loud
daughter
and clear.
my daughter told me I sounded like I was, in the bathroom or something, and it was too distant. And it wasn't like, right here when I was doing my things. She goes, "You need to get a microphone." So my laptop, where this is all doing, and the sound is clear over to my right. So it's not like I
What
was
the
right in
heck?
front of my microphone. So I got a little microphone. It didn't cost hardly anything on Amazon. I just clip it onto my little
Oh,
shirt.
Interesting. Well, I can log out and log back in. Do you think that is it pretty quiet?
I think you sound okay.
It's okay.
I can
think
hear
It's
you.
not too terrible.
Okay. That sounds
Hi-
great.
Hi, Joyce.
I don't need any extra stuff tonight. I'm just saying.
You're fine.
Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. How are you tonight?
Good. How about you?
Good.
Hello, hello, Joyce.
Hi, Jenna.
I'm all ready.
Are we already streaming, Donna? Are we recording?
Yes, we are. We are.
Okay.
That's why we want to have very animated visiting,
Yeah.
because this is the first thing they hear when it's going.
For sure. Joyce, did you have a good week?
I did. I did.
Good.
Very good. Ladies, I just booked a couple of appointments right before we get on.
Awesome.
Even through my son had a fender bender.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I know.
where did that happen?
In Wamego, that's what he was calling about when we were on Zoom.
Oh,
So
it's not too bad?
I don't know. I sent my husband in there.
Okay.
So,
I went to
So-
Tulsa this weekend to my daughter's to watch a Christmas pageant, and Lisa went with me. We had a wonderful time. And in case she doesn't get an opportunity to tell you, I challenged her on the way home to do interviews, actually from the script, so that we knew that she got all the points in and everything, and to do it, the correct way. And so while we were at Rebecca's, we printed off the script so she had it, and she booked. Her goal was to have a 10, but she booked 7. She had 7 of them while we drove back
Oh.
on Sunday,
Wow.
and it was really good, really good.
That's
Good.
exciting. Well, she is definitely in the top 3. So
Oh, maybe she'll share about it.
she'll get to tell us about it. And you know what? I usually look over their stuff, and I noticed that she did have had some career talks, and she restocked, and she sold over 1,000 this week. So my
Yes.
question for her was going to be, like how she sold that product, and how much time she invested.
Yeah,
something
it's
like that.
very exciting because she's been doing this long enough. She's now seeing reorders,
Yeah.
and that just changes everything when people start reordering.
Yeah. Hi,
Absolutely.
Jean. Hi, how are you?
I'm not doing too bad. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Good. That's nice.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Getting there?
Good.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, I'm getting there.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's getting close.
I know.
Hi, Stephanie. I don't think she's connecting.
Hey, Donna,
Yes,
am I able to use to share my screen tonight?
absolutely.
Okay, good, because I want to make sure that I show them where they need to go to make sure that they've got everything.
Yes. I'm excited about Wednesday. I can't wait to look at everything.
I
Yeah,
know, it's going to be so exciting. Like, I wonder how they're going to have our pictures and just
I know.
how that's going to be set up. So
Yeah.
I bet it'll be exciting.
hi, Stephanie. How are you? Good? I can't hear. Okay. There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, I'm driving, but I'll be to my house very soon. I had class tonight.
Okay. Hi, Gina. No, Gina. She doesn't hear me anyway.
She might be driving.
Oh, there she goes. Hi,
Hello.
Gina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Merry Monday.
Yeah. Hi, Jenny.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Hi, Sherry.
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Good to see you. You're the only one I see right at the moment. Oh, hey everyone.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
Talk to oh my gosh. Who's your CR? Who did I talk to today?
CR.
The initials.
Oh,
I can't-
Connie Ryder.
Connie Ryder. Yes, I talked to her today on e-commerce.
Oh, cool.
She had some questions. Is everybody all excited about Wednesday and the new e-commerce, or anybody, do you have any questions?
Oh, Lord, I just hope that I did it right.
I bet you did.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
Hi. Good.
Good. Hi,
Good.
Allison.
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Before I turn it over to Jana, I want to read a quote. Sometimes you don't feel enthusiastic when you wake up in the morning, but if you act enthusiastic, you'll become enthusiastic. I don't understand it, but it works. A favorite phrase of mine is fake it till you make it, act enthusiastic, and it will happen. That's a quote from Mary Kay Ash. Okay, Jana.
Very good. Thank you, Lori, for welcoming everyone on the call tonight. And we're going to have a fabulous night. Okay, if you have got some background noise, you might want to go ahead and mute out. And I think, I'm not sure who it is.
Just a minute. I forgot to set the thing so I can mute real quick.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. All right, ladies, we're going to do some quick introductions. So I want all consultants to give us a big shout out or a wave. If you're on here, great job getting on here, because you know what? You could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be on here tonight with us. Great job. Those who show up, go up. And so we are so proud of you. All right, next, if you are a senior independent beauty consultant and you have one or two active personal team members, I want you to wave huge. Or maybe you want to do a dance. Oh yeah, look at Gina. There's Gina. Okay, it's PRICH. Is it who is that, Judy? I don't know.
Peggy Richmond.
Peggy Richmond. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. All right. All right, next what we're going to do is we're going to recognize those star team builders. These are the women that are at that first level of leadership, having at least 3 or 4 personal team members, earning that red jacket. So I want you to give us a wave if you are a star team builder. Woohoo, Peggy Richmond. Yay, congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, next. Let's give a shout out to any team leaders that we have on here. The team leaders, those are the ladies that have 5 to 7 people on their team. And by the way, their commission, they got a raise. And so their commission is over 9%. It's 9 to 13% commission. So if you are a team leader with 5 to 7 personal team members, give us a wave or a shout out or a dance. All right, I don't see any, but I know that there are some ladies because we have positions open. Are you ready to move up? Okay, next, how about elite team leader? Those are for the ladies that have 8 active personal team members. Let's give them a shout out. I see Lori Parks. Whoop, whoop. Brand new. Look at her doing the dance. That's right. So I'm super excited. She's super excited to go into that DIQ position. So we're going to have so much fun at leadership. And so ladies, you still have 16 days to get 8 active personal team members so you can go to Nashville to be at Leadership Conference with us. And so if you have a dream in your heart and you throw your heart over the line, there's nothing that can stop you. I know for sure. And so anyway, let's do it. All right, ladies, announcements. It is the last day of this set quarter 2. Okay. Quarter 2 ends today. And so if you want to be a star consultant in quarter 2 tonight, you have until midnight Central Standard Time tonight to be a star consultant. Okay. So be strategic in your ordering also. Like if you're not going to finish as a star, like I see people like, I'm going towards the finish line. But if you're going to be 600 short and you have a 600 wholesale order that you're putting in, maybe wait until tomorrow. And the reason why I say that is because you can start the new quarter out really strong. I don't usually advocate for holding orders but you have to be strategic. So talk to your independent sales director about that and ask her opinion about being strategic when it comes to being a star consultant. Okay, ladies, guess what? My Shop, the e-commerce site, is going to start up. It's going to launch on Wednesday. Who's excited about that? I know I am. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what it looks like. It's going to be so good. Okay, so who has customized theirs? I want you to, have you customized yours? Have you put your pictures on it? Okay, I see some people that don't have their hands up. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to do this. These are really simple steps, okay? So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to, can everybody see my screen? Judy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, ladies, great. So when you go on here, you're going to go up here to the Business Tools tab. You're going to click the drop-down menu on Business Tools. All you have to do is go to Personal Website Manager. There's Personal Website Manager. You don't want that one. You want to click on Set Up Your Online Shop Now, okay? It's right below My Shop. When you click on that, it will bring up another page. So you want to go through all of these tabs right here, the links and the downloads. That you're not going to do anything on that. But the My Shop preferences, so right here on the screen, you're going to go down and do all of these things and type in your preferences. And then next one is the profile details. And so you'll go down here on the profile details and the general information, social media profiles, all of the things, okay? So the next thing that you'll do is the profile picture. The profile picture is what's going to, I think, be your primary picture. And then you get to select a background. The next thing is the personal photos. I love this because I love seeing, you can tell a lot about a person, but I think the photographs of their family, what they like, what they don't like. And so you can upload those photos right here just by click Browse Files. And then the next thing is the Stripe account. When you click on that, it will allow you to connect your bank account. Now, listen to this. I'm going to stop sharing because that's really all you have to do, ladies. Okay. And then you can save it down below right here. Okay. Now I wanted to tell you this, like I will look you in the eye. When you go to the Stripe part, you do not have to give them the password to your banking app. You can go down, scroll down a little bit further, and it allows you to connect Stripe with your checking account number that you would like to have your funds go into, and your routing number to your bank. Okay.
Jana,
Yes.
Jana?
Uh-huh.
There's bank pictures, and you'll find the link that she's talking about underneath the pictures of the banks. And it says manual setup or something like that.
Right. It's down. It should be down below. You can continue to scroll down. You don't have to do that password part. So, yeah. Does anybody have any questions about that? All right. All right, ladies. I know that you can all do it. I challenge you to get some good photos
Hey,
tonight.
Jana, Judy was wanting to say something. Judy, you're muted. Hold on. Let me see if I can help you get unmuted. Where are you? Can you unmute?
I clicked to ask to unmute, but
So did I.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you. Yes.
I would love to see everybody that is a star consultant for this quarter. We just talked about being one. I want to see who those girls are.
Yeah.
Please.
And you know what? We're going to celebrate stars next week as well. So if you're still doing it, we're going to celebrate you next week. It's not too late. Are you
Okay.
a current star?
Let's see the stars.
And Lisa
look
is, and
at all
I
those
am.
girls. Woo!
Great job.
Fabulous.
Great job, ladies. Okay, so we are going to have a meeting on Monday night, the 22nd. So next Monday night, we will be here because Santa Claus is not crawling down the chimney for another couple days after that. So we still have time. So we're going to be here right here next Monday night, same time, same place. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the leaderboard for this week because we have some exciting leaders. And so let's go ahead and talk about number 3 with 1,587 points for the week from the Jana Strunk unit, Lori Parks. Woohoo! Great job, Lori. Okay, so Lori had new bookings. She's been booking appointments. She's also been doing a pop-up shop in her local community. She also did a party, and she has a new team member. So Lori, with 8 active personal team members, and you're going into director qualification next month, what is one thing that you would tell someone that is thinking about maybe promoting in Mary Kay to a leadership position? What should they do to go for it?
Well, I think the most important thing is to keep booking appointments and keep doing the career talks with your director or an interview with the person that you're interested in signing up, and then signing them up.
Love that.
That's 3 things. Yep.
Very good. Very good, Lori. Well, you've certainly been doing that a lot, and so we're super proud of you. So great
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
All right. Way to lead by example. And all right, number 2 this week with 1,606 points for the week from the Donna Scott unit, Lisa Schreck. Woo! Woo! Lisa sold over $1,000 in retail this week. She did career talks and she restocked her Mary Kay product. So Lisa, I want you to unmute and I want you to tell us, how much time did it take you to invest into selling $1,071 in retail product this week? Do you know how many hours that took you?
I'm wondering if she's still getting on there. Can you go to the other?
You hear me?
Yeah, there she is.
Are you?
Yeah. You hear me? Frozen on my end.
Yeah, you're freezing up, Lisa. Did she just hop off?
I think
Okay.
she's
Well,
gone.
Okay, there's
It's
Lisa
out
right
there.
there.
My screen froze for a moment and there you are again.
Okay, Lisa, did you hear the question?
I did.
Yay. Okay, tell us.
Well, I would have to estimate on that. I know how long it took. I did 6 career talks this past weekend, and that took probably, I mean, it was a 3-hour time span. I didn't talk that long, but between appointments and all. But anyway, I think a lot of it was reorders. And so to estimate time, it's like, you build the relationships and you do good customer service, and then you get a reorder, and it's like, it's such a blessing. So I think it takes, the time is a little bit objective when you look at that, angle. But I did follow up with some people and also let them know what the specials are for December, et cetera. And then got some reorders, and it's like kind of the fruits of your labor, that pay off later after you've planted the seed and sowed and all that.
I love that.
So
I love that. So a lot of your orders are reorders. Is that what you would say from this
last
week?
time? Yeah. And then what was really fun was I happened to be traveling with Donna. So I had my senior sales director right there next to me. And so I wanted to do some career talks and had made some appointments, and she challenged me to do 5, and I did 6, and that was really fun, and got some good conversations going there. And I might be adding to my team. I'm going to say I am going to be adding to my team. I don't know exactly when, but I know it'll happen.
That's right. That's right.
So-
Because we know that the people that hear the facts about Mary Kay and learn more about it are more loyal to the product, and they do choose to join our team. And so great job, Lisa. We just applaud you. Way to go, girl. And great customer service that these people are shopping with you again. So
Thank
I
you.
love that. All right, ladies. our number one for this week with 1,835 points for the week from the Judy Roman unit, Peggy Richmond. Yay, Peggy, please unmute. So Peggy has had 2 parties and over $800 in sales this week. Parties are so powerful. So Peggy, how many people did you see at your parties this week? And give us a tip on how you book your parties or how you get people excited to hold parties.
Oh, well, actually, these were holiday shows, gift shows that I had. And I did invitations to that. I sent out about 30, and then I put it on my on my Facebook page and all that.
Very good.
I had devoted, I was going to say, spend an hour a day because I am truly limited on the time, but you have to decide how you're going to do something, and I do a lot of regrouping and replanning. That doesn't work out. Okay, this is because you can't always know what another person is going to do. They're going to cancel on you. They're going to, they have lives too. So I think just being flexible. But yeah, I did do local. I was trying to hit local people because I was having it in my home. And at the same time, that open house was 11 to 6 to accommodate some folks coming in after work on a Friday afternoon. And I think I had 8 people actually come to that. And the other one, there were 12 people. They came for the food, to be honest.
I bet they came for the food and you, Peggy, because you're such a delight. So, well, Peggy, thank you for being our queen this week. Congratulations. And like she said, being flexible, it's important to be flexible. Yes, book a lot and be flexible. I've heard a quote one time that says blessed are the flexible, for they shall not be bent out of shape. So anyway, yay, Peggy, thank you for the wisdom. Great job. And thank you for being our queen this week. Okay, so you guys, guess what? I have the opportunity to introduce to you our trainer for this week. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about her. Allison Carter started Mary Kay back in February of 2005. She earned her first Mary Kay car 6 months later. She debuted as an independent sales director in 7 months in September of 2005. She was part of the Moving On Up, Fabulous 50s, and Honor Society, earning the Triple Crown. She's been a star consultant 79 quarters. She's earned 16 gold medals. That means recruiting at least 5 people in a month. She is part of this has been a part of the Circle of Achievement. Her unit has 11 times. They've been part of the Circle of Excellence 1 time, earning an all-expense paid trip to Rome, Italy for she and her husband, Chris. She's been part of the Queen of Sharing twice, the Court of Sales 1 time. She's been a double star 4 times. Earned 16 cars, 4 pink Cadillacs, and she was the monthly Miss Go Give nominee for November 2014, the most prestigious award given in Mary Kay. She's her husband, Chris Carter, fabulous man. She's a mother to 3 boys, Jordan, 28, Jace, 22, and Jet, 19. And her highest combined commission is over $18,000 in 1 month. Allison Carter, take it away.
Okay, can you guys hear me? All right, so wow, I hope I can live up to those accolades, right? Okay, we're always developing our accolades for sure. So I gotta get some new ones. All right, so today we're gonna talk about social media. And in preparation for this, I learned that Facebook and Instagram are the 2 I'm gonna focus on. But also I just want you to know that whether you're doing Instagram and Facebook, Facebook and Instagram, whatever, one or the other, you know, and, or if you're doing it from your computer, your laptop, your iPad, there's a lot of different ways and it looks different from each platform in the sense of like, I have an Android phone, so I didn't want to show you guys Android and then get confused if you have an iPhone and all the things. So I'm going to do some screen sharing from my computer to show you the really basics. The important thing is, especially with e-commerce coming in a couple of days, that we do something on social media. Okay, if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Facebook group, that you know how to do some things. And so I'm going to show you real basic. Now, some of you may be way past this and be like, okay, this is like a refresher course, but you'd be shocked at how many people really don't know how to do the simple things that can really make it like you overthink it, then you do nothing, or you spend all day creating something and then you get nothing else done. So I'm going to keep it simple, show you how to share some things. I'm going to show you how to create some things, and we'll go from there. And if you have questions, you can ask questions, but I don't have a ton of time to get into like specifics about, you know, how do you know, make a carousel and add all these like advanced things. And so this won't be that, but hopefully it will help to show you guys how simple things can be. Really quickly too, as an announcement, with e-commerce launching on the 17th, it's important to know that your website and my customers and some of those other things will have a blackout window from the 16th. I think it's at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Central. So that's 8 o'clock our time until like the following morning of the 17th. So if somebody is trying to order on your website or things like that, you may run into some blackout times when there's no access. So make sure you are aware what those times are. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I hope I can. Yes. Okay, let me know if you can. You should be able to see my screen now. Is that correct? You guys can see me? I'm going to move you guys all over here. Okay. So I'm going to go to Facebook first, because I think that this is the majority of what most people operate in that are on this call. And so this is my personal Facebook page. And one thing I want to just share with you really quickly is that what I'm going to show you is suggestions. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you from a business perspective, things to consider. Okay. For instance, your Facebook page should be a diary of your life, your Mary Kay, your events, the fun things that you do. People are going to literally go to marykay.com, look up Allison Carter, go to Facebook, look up Allison Carter to see if they want to do business with me. And there's a couple of key things that are going to turn people off. And maybe you should consider staying away from those. So I always like to encourage people to be very neutral on their Facebook page. If you have opinions and you have ideas and you have thoughts about certain things that are pretty powerful and really can rub people the wrong way, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying maybe then create a different profile for your Mary Kay. Keep your personal things personal, keep your Mary Kay and navigate your customers to that profile instead of your personal profile, because I would hate to see you not earn a customer because you have a political view or you have, you know, you're overdoing it in a certain area. So I always like to keep my personal page very neutral. If you can see my screen, this was the most recent post. I don't do a ton of posting on my wall. I do mostly on my story. So this was something I posted not too long ago. Then our son made the Lakers NBA G League. And so this was a little story about him and his thing. And then there's a Mary Kay product. And then there is something fun that I did from TikTok that I transferred over just to let people know I have a TikTok page. TikTok scares me, but you know, anyway, and then like our seminar recap, just different things that are fun to look at, short and sweet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, if you go to Mary Kay's personal, you know, like business professional page, if you don't have any clue of what to post, Mary Kay posts for you all the time. Please like this page, or, you know, and follow it. And then you will have access to all of the things Mary Kay in the pink world of Mary Kay. Now, there are lots of different Mary Kays. There's Mary Kay Canada, there's Mary Kay Canada, there's Mary Kay, you know, Netherlands, and all the different things. And so make sure you're following Mary Kay US, because it will all be relevant to us. And let's say you see something on here that you're excited about and you want to share it. Okay, you've played it, you like it, you think your customers are going to like it. You can come right down here to the bottom and share. When you click share, it's going to ask you, where do you want to share it? And this is interesting. This is a little bit of an advancement for some of you, but you can click public, which would be everybody on or off of Facebook, or just your friends. But we're in the business, in my opinion, of attracting new customers. And so I always keep it public because I want everybody to have access to it. If you want to say something before you share it to your page, you could type in like, check this out. My computer is delayed, sorry. And then click share now. Or if you don't want to say anything, you could just come down here and share to your story, and it would go to your story. Now, stories are only on for 24 hours and then they're gone. So just know that it's always good to post your story, because most people will surf stories before they'll surf your news feed. But if you see something that you want to keep on your wall, then you can post it and share to your wall. And you can always go back and post it to your story if you want to post it to your story. The other thing is, let's say you're scrolling down and you're like, oh, this is the product one of my customers was asking me about. You can click share, and then you can pick your customer. You can come over here and click on somebody particular, and it would send them a message privately about the product. It would be that video sending privately to someone. So you have a little bit of a different way of sharing Mary Kay products. Here's something else that's kind of fun. Let's say you want to just see all the photos. You're looking for something cute to make. Doesn't know. Okay, wait a minute. Come on. This did not happen last time. Technical difficulties. What are we doing? Okay. So let's say you come down here and you really like, you know, this picture. You can take this picture and right click on it, or whatever you're doing from your phone to save it. You can screenshot it and crop it. You can save as an image and use this picture. If you wanted to do like a post or something, like you're not sharing it, but you're wanting to use this or send this to someone. A lot of times, you know, this may not be the right particular picture for what I'm saying, but if you've got a picture of products that you want to try to share with someone, these are Mary Kay approved pictures that you can let your customers see and access. Okay. So what I find is that most people, I utilize this as leverage to forward information to my customers, and for me to be informed, and also for me to keep it simple when it comes to posting, because I don't want to be overwhelmed with posting. I don't get caught up in commenting on everything Mary Kay posts, and, you know, unless I'm commenting and tagging a customer. So for instance, let's say this is a product that Mary Kay is excited about. I might say, okay, I'm going to comment, I'm going to come down here, and then I'm going to tag. Let me see if it'll let me do it. No, I guess it won't let me do it. I was going to try to, no, it will. My computer's just delayed. Sorry, it's slow. No, I guess it's not going to let me do it. Okay. Normally I don't tag somebody on Mary Kay's page. I share it to them personally. Okay. Now let's go back to Facebook. We'll go back to my picture. And when you're on your particular page, you can click on and view your story to see what you have. Now, this is me posting my breakfast. Okay. Like I took a little video of me back at it. You know, I'm back on trying to eat healthy. So here we go. That's all it is. It's nothing exciting, but it's a post. It's going to be generated. It's gone through 101 views, okay, of people that I'm just keeping myself relevant. They're just nosy. They want to see what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Then what's the next page? I'm decorating my Christmas tree tonight. Okay. Give me some grace. I know I'm late to the game, but my Christmas tree is up and it's getting there. It's not done yet, but these are little things that you can post on your story that are relevant, that are simple, that keep you in the thought process of your customer, not you disappear for 6 months because she hasn't seen you, heard from you, she doesn't know what's going on. And when she calls you, she says, "Are you still doing Mary Kay?" And you're like, "Oh my gosh." Okay, so let's talk about creating a story. So if I want to come up here, I'm on Facebook still, and I want to create a story, I'm going to click this. Now from your phone, it looks different. Okay, but from here, this is what I see. This is how I'm going to show you. Create a photo story or create a text story. I always like to use photos. So when I click create a photo story, it's going to ask me to pick my pictures. So I'm going to show you something that can be simple. I'm going to show you something that can be a little bit more advanced. So I'm going to pick this picture. Now, the company, this is a company picture. And I like this. And so I want to add text. You see your menu over here? Click add text. Your little text box pops up. And I'm going to say, which shade are you? Now I can change the color and make it pink. I can make it black. I can make it white. I like white. Okay. You can click on it and drag it wherever you want. So I'm just going to put it right there. Okay. And oops, hold on. Okay. And so you can select the photo to crop and rotate if you want. You can add music to something. Now let's say you want to add music. So we're just going to click on music. It's going to give you some suggestions. But let's say you want to do, you have some kind of we'll do happy music. And then it's like, okay, will you click to listen? It's probably not going to let me do it. Oh, okay. And you're like, okay, no, that's not upbeat enough. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but so we'll pick this one. You click on it, and then this gives you the option of how you want this box to look. And so, you know, then you can bring it down here and make it real small, and you can adjust what part of it you see. But for the most part, you're not going to need that. Usually it lets you remove it. Okay. If you want to remove, you can save. If you hear something that you like, you can save it and come back to it later, you know, and click your save, and then you'll see all your saved things. Okay. So then you would come over here and you click share to story, and it would go to your story. That's simple. It's a Mary Kay picture. You saved it off the website. Now you went back to find it. You opened it up in your story, and you're going to share to your story. It'll be there for 24 hours and your masterpiece will be gone. So don't spend a whole lot of time on it. Okay. Now here's for the girlies that are a little bit more advanced. This is one post that you see here, or you could select the photo by just clicking on the photo, and you could make it bigger or smaller. So I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to drag it like this. And now I'm going to make this black so you can see it a little bit better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the story, and then I'm going to create another story, and I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm going to do this. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm going to do another story, and I'm going to do this. So now I've just posted 3 stories. I'm saving them all in between. Okay. And I'm posting it, and then I'm coming back and I'm creating a story, and I'm uploading a picture. I'm uploading the same picture. I'm expanding it. I'm putting in the text, and the second one's going to look like this, and the third one's going to look like this. So then when you go to your story, you have 3 stories that are posting. Does that make sense? And then it's not just one and done and then nothing again for another day. It's they can kind of click through. Have you ever seen where you're on somebody's story and they've got like 50 pictures all lined up and you're like spending like time looking to see what they've been up to, and they're one thing leads into the next thing, leads into the next thing. So this is kind of like that. That's for the more advanced girlies. But if you're simple, you could drop the picture real small if you wanted to, but you can just bring it in like this, and it would be pick your shade and boom. That would be your post right there. Post to your story. And then I would suggest, you can discard it. I'm not going to post it to my story, but you know, I would suggest potentially you know, adding something fun, a picture of your dog, adding something fun, you at church with in the children's ministry, your Christmas tree, your caroling, you know, so that it's all relevant and people see a little bit and understand who you are and see a little bit of your life. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Instagram is unique because it is similar, but you're not going to have the space to write a whole bunch of stuff if you don't want to. Stories are still very popular. It's the same kind of thing. If you look at my story, it's the same thing because I share them. I have a business profile. You can edit under your profile and it will run through your stories and share to Facebook. So I really usually only post to Instagram because my Instagram will automatically post to, and you can set that up under your profile. Okay. Another key thing about your profile on Instagram, again, keeping it neutral, is making sure that you when you edit your profile, you put your links up here, put your website, put your personal website. If you don't have a digital business card, put your website. You'll see right here that in my profile, it says, click for freebies. Okay, so when they click this, they're going to go to my personal digital business card, basically, which is like a condensed version of, you know, all the things that I offer. So here they can click on freebies. They can learn how I'm giving away a Love Shack Fancy Stanley. They can join my community. They can shop with me. They can book me if they want to, or they can connect, all these different things. And also I have a lead generating thing here where they can give me their name and phone number if they want to get my glow up like checklist. Okay. So these are different things that you can do instead of just your personal website. And the reason why you want to have something like this is because you will never know how many people actually go to your personal website. But if you navigate people to your profile and say, click on my freebies link and get the glow kit, then they will fill the form out and then you have their number. It's a digital warm chat. Okay, does that make sense? So that's an easy way to sort of modify your profile on Instagram. Now, under your profile, you'll have an opportunity to create a business profile as well. And when you do, the difference is, I'm just going to use this one as an example. You can click on this. This is a little funny that I did, but you'll see here that I can click on View Insights. It gives you a little bit of a different look at, you know, I mean, it had 643,000 views. Okay. And so it tells you more insight on the posts that you're posting. So that's why a professional or a business account is a little bit better. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't need an EIN number or anything like that. It's just going to ask you like, what kind of business do you have? What do you sell? Or like, what are you doing? And then you have insights on your posts, which are helpful for those of you that want to be a little bit more advanced, because then you can look, okay, I had 21,000 interactions. I had, you know, how many likes I had, comments, how many people saved it, you know, and this was an older post, but this gives you some really key information as to who likes your post, who's liking the posts that you're posting, which posts are getting the most activity, so that you can kind of create the content that your platform likes, if that makes sense. Okay, people like foundation, they always comment on your foundation, then you want to do more foundation stuff. You know, you don't want to be posting irrelevant things to your audience. Okay. So again, Facebook, this doesn't really let you, I'm gonna see if I can, I don't think when you're here from your computer, you can't really post, I don't believe, but it will allow you to look at things and search things and do all of that. So when you click create, let's see, create a post. Okay, so you can select it. You can, same kind of thing. You can select a picture. Let's say I like this picture. And then I click next, and then it's going to let me, you know, add a filter to it if I want to. It's going to let me add, do I want to see down here? Do I want to add it to my Facebook? Yes, I do, because I don't want to have to double post and go over to Facebook and try to post it and recreate it. Do I have anything I want to say? Do I want to share it to my threads? Threads are sort of like another story. I don't do threads because why? I've got a story and now they've enhanced it to something else. And it's just like, oh my gosh, stop already. And then you can click share when you're ready. Okay. This would be like, love all the choices. And then I would do something like hashtag perfect match. Okay. And then you see a million people, like that hashtag's been used that many times. And so it would put your picture in with that hashtag. And so love all the choices, and then you would share it. And that would go, after you did that, you would see it on your wall. Okay. You'd see it down here. So again, you're seeing like, you know, posts that I've done, product, funny things, because I'm funny, I can't help it. And then family and different things that are here. So these are all little things that you can do. If you're not sure, follow people that do it well. And then, you know, any picture that you take on your phone, you can use. Any little video that you do on your phone, you can use. So get crafty. But if all else fails, again, you go to Mary Kay US. Now you're on their page, and here you go. You love all these shades. This is so great. You're going to click this little arrow button down here, and you're going to share. And this looks like it's going to go just to customers, because from your computer doesn't let you, it's really a phone app. It's not a computer app. Okay. This is, again, Instagram's demographic are like millennials and below mostly. So it's like, you know, they're not going on a computer anywhere. So if I wanted to send this to somebody, you know, just to show them, this is the product I was trying to tell you about, you could share to customers or share to somebody in particular. But again, these are all pictures that you can use when you're creating your story, if you want to turn it back around and use it in your story. Okay. I hope that you guys will hear my heart when I tell you that social media does not have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be scary. It can be very simple. Mary Kay creates beautiful posts. Your director will be more than happy to guide you through some of the more challenging pieces if you need a little bit more advanced training. But it is important and very relevant. We are moving away from, I mean, we're moving more and more and more to click, click, click. People want to see it online, they click and they buy it. And, you know, we provide a try before you buy environment, but TikTok Shop has created a buy now, try later environment. And so people are shopping, they want to get to know you, and they want to feel good about their purchase and their experience, and they want to like you. So again, if you are overly political or overly, if your stuff is, you know, if your profile picture is a cat and it's all about cats and there's no Mary Kay and no family and no one, it's hard for people to decide if they want the cat lady or who are they getting, you know what I'm saying? And so create a safe place for your customer. They should be able to go to your Facebook page and at 3 seconds go, okay, so this is her. This is a Mary Kay person. If they can't find Mary Kay anywhere in the profile, they can't find Mary Kay website, they can't see anything Mary Kay, any product or nothing, they've moved on. Okay. And my second part to that is when you start to get activity, interact with people, make sure you're commenting back and you're liking their things, and you will find that you're going to create a new community of people that love your life. and they're going to love their shopping experience with you. And it doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be overwhelming, but you do have to get started. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. We're going to break up into rooms so you can ask some specific social media classes. Talk to your director about creating a professional account if you want those insights. You don't have to have one. Okay. It's just helpful if you want to be able to see the numbers that are working underneath all of your posts, to see who's liking. And if you're attracting new followers, it will also tell you, are your followers seeing it? Are people who are not followers seeing it, which is important because you want to access new people. And so all that you need is right there at your fingertips, you guys. And it's really easy and fun to do once you get the hang of it. So, all right. Have a good week, guys. Post something fun. All right. Breakout rooms are open. 0, you stay here with your bookings. 1 to 2, you're going to go to bronze. 3 to 4, silver. And 5 or more bookings goes to gold.
Great job, Allison.
Yes, it was. Excellent.
Thank you. I have to get to my room. Where am I going? Okay, over here.
Okay, hopefully everybody can find their rooms and get there. If you need help, let me know. I can put you. Okay.
I'm
Donna.
I'm not
Donna,
seeing
I
a
can't
breakout
get-
room, and
I can't
I
get-
have 2
get
Okay,
into
wait,
the-
okay, one at a time. So Peggy, where do you
Yes,
need to go?
yes. Bronze.
Bronze?
Right.
Okay,
Right.
next.
2, whatever's 2 bookings.
Lisa, 1 and 2. I think that's bronze.
Thanks.
Anyone else? Okay, everybody else is stuck here with Judy and me. So we're excited to be here with you. If you have any questions on this, I thought she did an excellent job on social media and just actually showing you how to do it. So has anyone, I want everybody to unmute because I just like to have a little, be able to call you and not have to have you wait to unmute and stuff like that. So I want you to feel free to share. Laura, unmute yourself. Centra, unmute yourself. Hey, and Centra, I know she's doing double duty. She's at a Christmas party with, I think with her husband or something like that. So she may not be able to unmute. So who has done some stories or done some of this social media? And my picture's not here because I still have this eye that you don't want to see. So it's getting better because of my surgery that I had, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, Azure,
Yes,
talk to us. Have you done any social media posts like this? Have you done a story? Who's done
I
a story?
have actually. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna put my video back on. I turned my video off because my cat was climbing all over the place and he wouldn't leave me alone.
That's a good
Yes,
story
I
topic.
actually do stories. I post a lot on Facebook is my primary platform. I've been using Facebook a lot longer than Instagram. I do some stuff on Instagram, and then I also share my stuff from Facebook to Instagram too. I do the stories, not as frequently as I post things in my little group that I have just for people that are more interested in what I'm talking about with Mary Kay.
Did you guys all know that, Judy and I have been in a long time, and we've come through all the legal issues where we couldn't say anything about pricing. We couldn't, do a call to action like click here and book a party or buy this. We couldn't do that legally with Mary Kay, and now it's a free-for-all. But in order for it to be a free-for-all, you have to have your Facebook group be in professional mode. So have you guys all switched your Facebook to professional mode? If you have not, I would suggest you do it. It's no big deal. And you might get a few spammers, but that's okay. Just ignore them. They're not hackers, they're spammers. They're trying to get you to, whatever, but just ignore them. And if you get if you get any private messages saying, oh, the Facebook police is after you and all that, ignore it. It's all a bunch of hooey. But once you have your professional mode, your Facebook page, we're not talking about getting a page. It's your regular Mary Kay profile, but you've turned on that thing. Did you see it on Allison's thing, that blue button where it said professional mode? You want to do that. And then you are legally allowed by Mary Kay to post sales, to post products, to post pricing, to promote discounts, all that stuff that we used to not be able to do. And we can do it now if we're in professional mode. And I
And
like
that's-
what, go ahead.
Donna, that's not a Facebook, not a private group. That's just your Facebook
Your
page.
regular Facebook page.
Okay.
And you can do it all there, and you can advertise, you can do all these things that we were never allowed to do. And there's a lot of questions, people have they haven't kept up with what's now allowed. And they might say, oh, you can't do that. Yes, you can, if it's in professional mode. And I like the professional mode better than going over and having a page, because when we started, we could do all that on a business page. Now I don't want to switch profiles because you have to switch over to that other. I just would rather do it right there on my main page, and I just need to do better at stories and things like that. I took a class on how to make little videos. And you, like Allison said, you find someone that's really good at it and you follow them. I am not an Instagram person, but that's where those Instagram people are that do all the good stuff. They're over there. And there's some Mary Kay people that you can follow, some of the top people. And they've learned how to do this. And so
And keep in
follow
mind,
those and
YouTube
look
is
at
your
it.
best friend.
Pardon?
YouTube is your best friend.
Oh, to learn how to do things? Absolutely. And ChatGPT is your best friend too. I've learned so much. Rather than Google, that we always said, go Google something.
Yeah.
What happens when you do that is you search in Google and then a whole bunch of websites come up, right? And you have to, okay, we'll click on that and we'll click on this and click on that. If you go over to ChatGPT and ask the same question, that AI thing goes and scours all of those websites and then brings you back in paragraph form exactly what you want to know. And sometimes point by point and numbers and, oh my goodness, it's the best Googling you can do is over there. Any other questions? Anything you need to know before Wednesday? Have you let your oh, go ahead, Emily.
Hi, I'm a baby at all this, so I'm absorbing a lot. But as for stories, I loved the demo that she gave us as to like still shots with the captions on it. But is there any opinion about doing like a video of yourself? Maybe like, I know on TikTok they do a lot of these get ready with me videos or whatnot. Something I've considered doing, but my concern would be timeliness. Is there any input on doing like get to know me videos and like maybe a time limit that would be recommended?
Emily,
or showcasing?
That would be a perfect thing to do. Now, what I'm learning about this, when I took that class on how to do videos, first of all, you capture their attention for about 30 seconds. So if you can keep your video a minute or less and preferably 30 seconds or less, you're going to be much better off than if you ramble on for 5 minutes. They're not going to watch it. And when she's talking about insights and stuff, they will show you if your Facebook page is in professional mode, it will give you those insights too on Facebook. And you'll find out that people click out of them after 3 or 4 seconds. So you want the punch to be right at the very beginning, and you want it to be interesting enough they keep watching. And if you're standing in front of the mirror getting ready and, not saying much, they're not going to watch the whole thing. And so you want to talk as you go. Just talk about random things. Oh, today I'm going to, as soon as I get this done, I'm going to go walk the dog and blah, blah, blah. And then I have to meet my sister for coffee, and they want to know your life. And so you're doing your makeup and you're talking about that. And another thing in this class I took is do little short things. So if you have a storyline, and I was going to do this and I ran out of time before I had my eye surgery. And now I don't want to do it with my eye. So until I get that fixed, I can't do it. But anyway, I had a little script that I was going to make for telling about this new e-commerce coming and doing the recruiting end of it, like everybody's. You might have seen other people. Who's the Mary Kay consultants that used to be a Mary Kay consultant? You know, we want you to come back and you can get in for $35 and blah, 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 and do this e-commerce thing. Okay, so I made my little points that I wanted. I went over to ChatGPT and I said, I want to make a 30-second video with these points in it, and I want different scenes. So it's just a little, you know, like 1-sentence scripts. Because in this class I took, she said, make your script 1 sentence at a time. You can have several sentences, but then you can be over by the window and you can say 1 sentence. So here's, okay. I don't have that paper in front of me, dang it, because it was really good. Like, you can remember 1 sentence and you would say it there. Then you pause and you go over to a different background and it flashes from one thing to another. Have you seen videos where this is there and now you're looking down at this and now it's over here and up here? Maybe a screenshot of your eyeshadow palette, you know, while you're still talking, you can do the verbiage in the background. But when it flashes from one scene to the next scene, people will keep watching. When they're just staring at you, they're bored. And so she said, you can remember 1 sentence. So she'll do that 1 sentence, and then she keeps the video rolling. This is something else I learned from her. Every time you start a video and you flub up, then you start over again. She says, don't start over. You just pause, put a blank face on, and then you start a smile again and say it again. And then you just chop that out of the video. And you can chop them and put it together. So that has been very helpful. Now I'm just trying to do the little, you know, move the camera around, maybe aim it at the product and that stuff. And I have this great video with just these 1 little liners. I just can't do it yet until my eye heals.
And also, Emily, sometimes like with the videos, the Get Ready With Me, some are a little bit longer than a minute, some are 2, some are longer. I think it really just depends on your audience.
Yes.
And if you have like a large following, then people will be more prone to watch you. But I think starting off probably something short and sweet, like a quick, this is what I wear, headed to the grocery store, something simple. So then they'll be more prone to watch you if you do a longer video.
I agree with you completely. And the best way to learn is to go follow somebody that has a great following and look at it from a strategic point. How is she making this video? What is she doing? What is she saying? And how long is it? And you'll get better at it. When, you know, people flub up all the time. Another thing is getting the right equipment. So you don't want to have a jerky phone that you're holding and you're holding it up here like, well, you guys can't see me. I'm sorry. But holding it up, you know, and it's all moving around and all that. You know, a selfie stick will help. A tripod that you can put that on so it's going to be stable and you can stand back. And then my daughter has been doing wonderful videos on a retinol challenge. And she had never used retinol. And she said, I'm going to do this 12-week retinol challenge to see if it will improve my melasma. And so we got her a little thing that's stuck to the mirror that holds her phone. And what's nice about it is when she's in front of that camera, she's looking straight into the camera, not down, not up where the camera's looking up your nostrils. It's straight ahead. And she just talks about her day while she goes, okay, if they say 1 pump, okay, here's my 1 pump, squirt, and she dots it on, puts it on, and she looks at her face and, you know, They're like 30 seconds, but she started out doing it every night for about 2 weeks. And now she's doing it once a week. And she's posting her before and after pictures. She's talking about, oh my goodness, look how much my skin's improved. And all these people are following her, watching this retinol journey. But she's done a really good job with it. So I want her to branch out and do some other things. Okay, it's 8 o'clock, you guys. Do you have any other questions? We can love to visit if you want to, but you feel free to leave. It's 8.
I was wondering if there was a way we could get a list of ideas.
Okay, Jean, say that again, please.
Wondering if there's a way we could get a list of ideas on things to post about.
Yes. Guess where you can get it? On InTouch.
Page.
Mary Kay has a what do they call that? The social media playbook. I think they do it every quarter. And just whatever some of these top people do, like Heather Daniel Kent is just killing it on social media. You can follow Heather Daniel Kent and you can do what she does, because your people that are going to watch you are not going to be the people that watch her. And so just whatever she says, whatever she does, just do the same thing.
Okay.
All righty. Okay, you guys, let's all try to put a story up this week.
Good.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.